Allison had a question here. I'm struggling right now to stay in the mix of the course and fell off. Can you give me some coaching and support on getting back into it? I often start with gusto, then fizzle a bit. Help. That's a good question, Allison. Thank you for the question. The way I see this course, you can't really fall off it at all. It is this ongoing thing that on some deep level is operating at every moment. Yes, we all get off track. We all do that. I keep getting back to that analogy of the plane. When I heard that analogy, I said, yes, this is a story of my life. When I heard someone say a plane is off course 95% of the time or more, but the pilot keeps correcting over and over and over, and the plane reaches its destination. We can be off course 95% of the time. You know, you say you fell off. Okay, you can easily get back. You're getting back right now just doing this. You're getting back every time you remember your dream or make an affirmation or do anything from this vast course. And I always say it is like a vast buffet. You can't possibly do it all. It represents probably 40 years of the things I did over 40 years. And you don't need to do it all. All you need to do is find one thing that works for you in this moment. One thing. Just pick one thing. Pick whatever you want. Look at the vast buffet and pick something. And then work with that. This is definitely not one of those books just to read straight through at all. It's a book to stop, to work with something, to take something. So you really can't fall off the course except in the same way that we all often do, which we get distracted by other things, or we find some problem in our life or some conflict or something, and then we find we're feeling a lot of anxiety or something, and then we do forget what we know. We forget over and over and over. But one thought gets us back. One moment of remembrance gets us back. One phrase, just to stop and say, oh, I am now living in an easy and relaxed manner, in a healthy and positive way, for the highest good of all. Any affirmation like that can get you right back on your course again. And then you may fall off a moment later. Then another phrase, another affirmation. Oh, I'm resisting this. Oh, I'm resisting the state of the world right now. Okay, that is what it is. But I will remember Eckhart saying to offer no resistance to life is to be in a state of grace, ease, and lightness. Grace, ease, and lightness. Just repeating those words can fill you with grace, ease, and lightness. The power of words can actually summon those states of mind. We can summon grace, ease, and lightness into our lives by remembering that. Oh yeah, I'm resisting this. I'm resisting what's going on in the world right now. I'm resisting so many things. No, I can let go of that resistance. Take a deep breath and let it go. Let the resistance go. Let everything go. Let all thought go. Once we're in a moment of no thought, then we can bring forth a thought that completely has power, incredible power, like that thought, to offer no resistance. I let go of all resistance. and I'm in a state of grace, ease, and lightness. So be it, so it is. The magical path is a direct path, because one phrase takes us there. One phrase, and we're really totally enlightened. And isn't that what we all want ultimately? Real inner peace, real serenity. And the right thought brings us there. And then, yes, so often we forget over and over and over. And we just need to come back. We've all had moments of incredible enlightenment. We had a lot of them as children, and we've forgotten most of them. Growing up, and even through teenage years, teenage turmoil and whatever, we've all still had those moments, those peak experiences, whatever it may be. I remember several of them, and I know when you think about it too, you can remember several. You can remember moments where suddenly, whether it's one time for me, it was gazing at a sunset in Arizona, and I had this awesome experience. Another time it was at the Metropolitan Museum in New York. I turned a corner and there was Salvador Dali's huge painting of St. John of the Cross right in front of me. And I just froze. And every cell of my body was tingling. And I realized I had no thought for a moment. All those experiences, that's the key to them. All our peak experiences were moments when something stopped that active mind. And suddenly we just saw what is. Gazing at that painting. It was just like gazing into my newborn son's eyes. The first time I held him and looked in his eyes, I had no thought. And I had a moment of total enlightenment, total wonder of the fantastic miracle and beauty of what is. We've all had those moments. We just keep forgetting them over and over. So Allison says she fell off the course. You don't fall off. Keep visualizing the course is always happening. It's always going on a deep subconscious level. We're all on our own unique path, and we're finding those moments more and more often where we're just right there. We're right there. We are filled with grace, ease, and lightness as soon as we summon it. And in that moment, we have no problem with life whatsoever. We have no problem. We're right here in the now moment. To me, to so many others, the power of now. Eckhart Tolle has reminded so many of us how simple and easy it all is to really attain a wonderful serenity. And it's just to be in this moment. Just to let go of our thought for a moment. In this moment with no thought, there is no problem whatsoever. No problem. I just heard Eckhart talking. He saw some yogi magician, he called him. He said he wasn't sure if it was a trick or not. Maybe it wasn't, but this guy went into a tank of water and was underwater for 7 minutes and then emerged. And somebody came up to Eckhart and said, "Could you do that for 7 minutes?" And Eckhart said, I can have no thoughts for 7 minutes. I thought, yes, that's how many of us can go for 7 minutes with no thoughts. I know in Zen meditation, we finally got to the point where we could sit for 45 minutes with no thoughts. But that was only in our sitting. And where I don't think many of us succeeded at all was trying to bring that state of no thought into our lives where we weren't sitting there specifically in meditation. That's what Eckhart keeps pointing out to us over and over and over. Every moment of your life, you can just take a breath and let go of thought. Be here now. Be in the moment. In this moment, what problem do you have? In this moment now, what is there to fear? In this moment now. There's very, very rarely something to fear for us when we're right here in this moment. Almost all our anxiety, in fact, all, is some kind of future projection or some kind of past, all our, resentment, all our, any guilt, so much of all those feelings we're either in the past or we're in the future. And as soon as we really are in the now, that is the key to a far more awakened mind. And that's the direct path. The direct path. So, Allison, you can't fall off the course, but I can give you some coaching and support on getting back into it, which I've done. Just pick a phrase, see what comes to mind. Even just get quiet and ask for guidance. Ask that powerful inner wise person in you, that powerful inner magician. Ask to guide you in this moment. What's the best advice to give you? And you'll come up with it. You will come up with it.